Hey guys and welcome. In this video I'll be doing a detailed comparison between Premiere Pro and Davinci Resolve. So before we begin, I just want to mention one thing is there is no such thing as the best editing software. The best editing software for you is the one that works for you. So be it CapCut, be it Premiere Pro, be it the Davinci Resolve free version, or be it Davinci Resolve Studio. If the software works for you and it gets the job done for you, then that is the best editing software for you. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started with the video. The first point of comparison is the price. Now Davinci Resolve comes in two flavors, the free version and the paid version, which is the Davinci Resolve Studio. That is the paid version. The free version is just called Davinci Resolve. It's just insane that what Blackmagic Design gives out for free. Thing about the free version of Davinci Resolve is that it's packed with features. It's not like a watered down version and it has a bunch of watermarks. You can use it for a limited period of time. It's not like that. It is a full-fledged video editor. In this video I'll be comparing the studio version, which is the paid version of Resolve, with Premiere Pro. But if in my opinion the free version of Resolve also can be compared to Premiere Pro as well, because it's that good. So if you are a hobbyist, do consider going for the free version. If you are a bit serious about video editing, you should definitely go for the Davinci Resolve Studio. So with that said, let's go and take a look at the prices of both Premiere and Resolve. I'll convert the prices into US dollars. For me, as I'm from India, these prices are in rupees. So for Premiere it is 21,000 rupees, and for the Resolve Studio it is 27,000 rupees. You have to add GST on that. So approximately for 1 year of subscription you get lifetime of Resolve. So that is the big catch here. Premiere is yearly. You can see that it is yearly, so it is a subscription based model, and the Blackmagic Design Davinci Resolve Studio is a lifetime license. So huge shout out to the Blackmagic Design and the Davinci Resolve Studio team for keeping the lifetime license alive in this day and age of subscription model. Definitely Resolve is superior in this regard when it comes to pricing. Now let's talk about the user interface of both softwares. So here I am in Premiere. So the biggest thing that I love about Premiere is the user interface, and it is absolutely customizable. That is not the case with Resolve, and we'll see that in a moment. So here, if I want this window to be here or this window to be here, I can just drag and drop it here, and now it's part of this area, and I can save the layout as I want. You can save the layout in Resolve as well, but it's not as customizable. We'll see that as I mentioned. Other thing that I miss in Resolve that Resolve doesn't have and Premiere has is full screen of any window. So you can quickly do a full screen of any window. So let's say that this area, which is my project's bin, right, I want to watch it, or I want to make it full screen. So what I can do is I can just hit the tilde key and it becomes full screen. And that is the case with all windows in Premiere, right? So let's say this is the effects control. If I click on that, hit the tilde key, I have this huge area to work. If I hit it again, it becomes the size it was. Again, the same thing with the timeline. Full screen, back to normal. This is the thing that Resolve doesn't have. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Resolve. So here is one of my videos in Resolve. So I cannot drag or sort of manipulate any window or group windows. Everything is fixed in its place. So you can see that the inspector is here. I cannot move it. The only thing I can do is sort of decrease the size like so and increase its size. And this is by design, because Resolve wants you to work thematically, or should I say you to work in a flow. So you can see down at the bottom we have different pages. So when you're importing media, that should be done in the media page. So the media page has layout customized to media, right? So you have big import windows here. There's no timeline because you're importing at this stage. And if you go to the cut page, this is for quick assembling your edit. So you have the big bin here, big explorer. So you have all your clips here, a big timeline, a viewer here. If you go to edit, now you're not supposed to be editing audio at this stage, right? So now if you go to the edit page, here you have the audio waveform as well. So you can manipulate the different audio clips. You can add effects from here. All of that is available here, right? If we go to now, after that you can go to the Fusion page, then you have the color page, so you can color correct your timeline and your clips. Then you go to the audio page, you can manipulate the audio. So all of these pages are tailored to the specific type of work you should be doing. So that's why you don't have as much flexibility with the user interface in Davinci Resolve, because it is a bit systematic when it comes to the workflow. And with Premiere, everything is just presented to you, and you have to customize the user interface and you have to sort of manage everything. But the thing that I miss the most, that I already mentioned, is to go full screen. So I would love for Resolve to have that ability. So let's say if I'm working on this edit page and on the timeline, and if I want the timeline view to be like the timeline to take up my full screen, I have to sort of drag this way, and that's pretty much what I get. With Premiere, as I showed you, I can hit the tilde key and it becomes full screen. So that's one of the things that I miss from Premiere and I wish Resolve had. You might think that the less customizable Resolve interface is limiting, but that's what I thought first when I first switched from Premiere to Resolve. But after a while of using it, you just get used to it very quickly. So there is no major downside of a fixed or a less customizable interface, because the individual pages make up for it. The next point is tracking and masking. So in Premiere, there is no way to automatically track an object or to mask an object. There are manual ways to do it. You have to jump to After Effects to do it, but with Resolve, it is natively built in and it works flawlessly. And even in 2024, I'm recording this video at the end of 2024, my phone, certain apps on my phone have better tracking than what Premiere offers. So it's highly unfortunate that Premiere doesn't have any tracking capabilities or masking capabilities, but the ones that are in Resolve are the state of the art and work flawlessly. Tracking and masking are the main reasons why I switched from Premiere to Resolve. The next point is about creating proxies and rendering. So when it comes to rendering or creating proxies, Premiere has this thing called media encoder, which works in the background, right? So what you can do is you can keep editing your videos while your video is being rendered, or you can move on to another project while your video renders, and that is an absolute favorite thing of mine, which Resolve doesn't have. Resolve has something called the proxy generator, which generates proxies in the background as well, but the options that it has are limited. And when it comes to rendering, Resolve doesn't let you render while you edit, so you have to stop your work and you have to let Resolve render the videos, which is highly unfortunate, because you can be doing certain housekeeping things in Resolve, or you can be working on another edit in Resolve while a video is being rendered in the background. But Resolve doesn't offer that, but Premiere has it. It's resource intensive, of course, but that option is available in Premiere. It's not in Resolve. The next point I want to mention is regarding presets and templates. You can find a huge collection of presets and templates on the web for Premiere. For Resolve, that is not the case. The collection is a bit limited, but that is changing very rapidly. So for the past year, I've seen that the collection of presets and templates available for Resolve grow. It's nowhere near the templates and presets available for Premiere, but still the presets and templates for Resolve are growing. I'll be making a video on the free and paid plugins and templates that are available for Resolve, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. The next point of comparison is color correction. So when it comes to color correction, Resolve absolutely crushes it. Premiere Pro is not anywhere near the capabilities that Resolve has. In fact, Resolve is used in color correction or color grading of Hollywood movies. That's how powerful Resolve is. So in conclusion, Resolve is a better software when it comes to pricing. It offers a lifetime license. You don't have that in Premiere. When it comes to the user interface, you eventually get used to it. It's not a big deal breaker. The color grading tools are the best in the industry. When it comes to creating animations and effects, you don't have to jump between programs, as is the case in Premiere Pro. You have to jump back and forth between Premiere and After Effects. In Resolve, you just have to head over to the Fusion page, and then if you come back to the edit page, your animation is ready for you to use. So in my opinion, Resolve is the better software of the two. But as I mentioned earlier in the video, the best software is the one that works for you. So with that said, that's all for this video. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.